gorgeous fall afternoon in the heart of Texas. No weather to speak of. Sun out, roof open. Yes, yes, and yes. A great day for football at AT&T Stadium in Arlington. A moment ago, here was the scene with the Cowboys emerging from their tunnel. It was loud. It's still loud. We're ready for football as the Cowboys get set to match up with the New York Giants. This is Tony Pollard. And they will wrangle it down a couple of yards shy of the 30.
Testing, testing. Just give me a tag in Discord, folks, if you can hear me. And we will get started momentarily. Perfect. All right, folks, thank you for sticking with us here after the technical delay. It is a huge matchup here in Arlington, Texas, between the Dallas Cowboys and the New York Giants. Two teams sitting atop the NFC East at 3-1 after 4 weeks of play. Hi, I'm Thomas Jones IV here for the NFASL Game of the Week. So the question today is, which of these two NFC East squads can leave Dallas as the sole proprietor of first place? Dallas and Dak Prescott will have first crack offensively, as the first play of the game will be a play action. As Prescott will roll, throw one dangerously. It's batted and it's intercepted by Tay Crowder. You could not have asked for a better start if you're a Giants fan. One play and a turnover. To the 39-yard line of Dallas is where Daniel Jones will begin this drive. So Dallas faithful already quiet and stunned here at the house that Jerry built. Shotgun formation for New York here on first down. This is going to be a play action. Quick throw. It's caught in stride by none other than the newly acquired Kenny Golladay over from Detroit in the offseason. And he's got first down yardage to the 21, picks up 17 yards along the way. Jones will throw again. Touchdown for Golladay. It is caught in the end zone. 6 points on the board and a quick start for the New York Giants. Two completions to Kenny Golladay spanned the 39 yards required to find Paydirt, and the extra point by Gano is good. 29 seconds on that drive, and only 44 seconds into this ball game, the New York Giants strike with a touchdown. So the Cowboys have some work to do now, trailing by 7, as Pollard this time will take it out of his own end zone, down the far sideline, and will be wrapped up at the 19. Nice to tackle there from Xavier McKinney. Last time we saw this Dallas offense was just a few moments ago. First play was an interception from Dak Prescott. Hopefully, Coach Chance has given Dak the ability to learn from that mistake, as that's a pass that you just need to throw away. And there was nobody open there. He forced a throw and a fluttered ball into coverage, and it was tipped and intercepted. So this play will start under center, and this will be a carry for Ezekiel Elliott, former Ohio State Buckeye, works up to the 21-yard line for a gain of 3 on first down. And Dory Jackson there for the tackle. And for Ezekiel Elliott, this is somewhat of a prove-it season after a bevy of fumbles last year in a somewhat lost season in real life for the NFL Cowboys. See if he can get back going to his all-pro form this season, as Prescott is going to be able to hook up with CeeDee Lamb, and he's got first down yardage out of bounds at the 31-yard line. That'll be a gain of 9 yards for the former Oklahoma Sooner. And you talk about the star power on this Dallas offense. CeeDee Lamb is a guy that a lot of pundits and analysts around the league have tabbed to be one of those next guys to level up to superstar status here in the NFASL. Lamb possesses everything you'd want in a receiver. He's got the route running. He's got that running back athleticism once he catches the football, able to defend and get guys away from him. As Elliott tries the stretch run to the outside on first down and has a healthy gain of 4 before James Bradbury tosses him out of bounds. Again, talking about CeeDee Lamb here, he, from the University of Oklahoma, had a huge season at his senior year of college, and that translated into the Dallas Cowboys getting him at pick number 17 last year in the 2020 NFL Draft. Empty set on second down for the Cowboys, and the Giants countering with 7 guys at the line of scrimmage. Let's see who they send. Prescott will get rid of it quickly. He's got Blake Jarwin. That is Schultz. And Schultz is still going inside the 35 down to the 33-yard line. A quick throw results in a gigantic 32-yard gain for Dalton Schultz. And a Cowboy possession now inside Giant territory. So after the interception on the first drive, Prescott with a couple of completions here on the second series of the day. Prescott back to his 45 before letting one loose. He's got a man. It's Michael Gallup inside the 10 to the 5. He takes a huge hit at the 4-yard line, but holds on to the football. And the Cowboys now working at a 1st and goal. Here's a handoff for Elliott, and he will be met at the 3-yard line by Jabril Peppers, former Cleveland Brown, and played his college days back at Michigan. So for Gallup, that was a 29-yard reception there. Again, another short throw. You're seeing these receivers getting huge carry yards after the catch. That's been the motto for this Cowboy offense so far this season. Prescott's going to roll to his right on second and goal, looking for something to develop. Will throw back middle and is almost intercepted. Play looked identical to the interception on the first drive. So Prescott a little antsy here when he's rolling to his right today in the first quarter. See if the offensive coordinator can settle his nerves down. Again, that's a pass you got to throw away. If nobody's open, if you're Dak Prescott, you got to throw that ball away, live to fight another down. No reason to force it there and turn it over again. So, Giants defense has a chance to get off the field with just a field goal attempt after giving up a bevy of yardage on this drive. Here's the third down. Again, Prescott to his right, throws, end zone. Schultz is incomplete. Can't hold on to the football there. That one should have been caught by Schultz, but great coverage from New York, as specifically Jabril Peppers. He's the one to jar that ball out and force the 4th and goal opportunity. So this will be from the 3-yard line. Let's see if Dallas stays out on the field. Right now I'm seeing no indication that Coach Chance will be calling his field goal unit out. And Dak Prescott will stay out on the field with the offense, and they're going to go for it here. Trailing 7-0 here in the first quarter, 5:01 to play. And this is one of our first turning point moments here in the NFASL Game of the Week. 4th and goal from the 3. Dak for the right sideline here. He's rolling. He's again looking for something to become available. Throws back middle. This time, someone's open, and his name is Amari Cooper, and he's in for the touchdown. So I talked about the dangerous throws. Third time must be the charm here for Dak Prescott, as he again threw back across his body, but found Amari Cooper, and this game is now knotted at 7. That was a 9-play drive spanning 81 yards, and that took up about 2.5 minutes off the game clock. So now with under 5 to play in the first quarter, the Giants will get their second possession. Ross taking it out of the end zone. He's at the 15, 25 before being tackled at the 20, That'll be the spot where the New York Giants will take over. Great field position for New York on that first drive, and they were able to cap it off with the touchdown pass to Kenny Golladay. And for Dallas, they're going to try to get a better effort defensively here on drive number 2. Heavy set formation for New York on first down, as Daniel Jones under center will fake the give to Saquon, and he will be brought down. Blitz gets home. It is Lewis, the first sack of the day for Jordan Lewis, the corner there, and the Giants backed up to the 11-yard line. It'll be a long 2nd down and 19. Here's Barkley running to the right side. He's got one man to beat, and he does. And he's got first down yardage. Look at Saquon still going down at the 32-yard line as he's helped up by a teammate. Saquon rattles off a huge gain of 21 yards as Keanu Neal finally able to register a tackle, but not after the huge gain from Barkley. And again, those of you that have watched these New York Giants coached by Coach Kenny, you know Saquon Barkley is going to get a healthy dosage of toting the rock. And if Chance is able to keep Saquon Barkley from rattling off those big games, that's going to be the key defensively. And there you go. There's an example of it right there as Saquon is met at the 34-yard line as Damian Wilson makes his first tackle today. Jones to throw. He's got a man. It's Evan Ingram, former tight end out of Ole Miss, and he will work up to the 40-yard line before being taken out. And that'll be a gain of 6, and it sets up a manageable third down and a yard. So Jalen Smith, another speedy linebacker, and you're going to be hearing a lot of speedy linebackers' names today in this Dallas front four, especially Micah Parsons, number 11. We haven't called his name yet today, but best believe the rookie out of Penn State will be making some plays. So in the game is Penny, and he's going to have a first down and more up to the 49. Elijah Penny with a nice 10-yard gain. There's the big bruising running back. Resembles not necessarily Brandon Jacobs of the past, but you can see he's got that big build, able to lower the shoulder and get first down yardage. Giants again running the hurry-up offense here. Here comes pressure. Jones hit as he's thrown, looking for Golladay once again, but can't get the arm there as the pressure forces the incompletion. So we finally have a chance to catch our breath here in AT&T Stadium as Giants incomplete on first down. Both teams enter this ball game at 3-1, and both have only losses this season. Both came recently. The Cowboys' only losses to the Los Angeles Chargers, and for the Giants, their first loss came last week against the New Orleans Saints. Here's Saquon Barkley, and he's got that juke you out of a phone booth type of move. He does it again, and he's inside the 10-yard line and finally stopped at that spot. But good Lord almighty, Saquon Barkley is snatching ankles here in this first quarter. I think 4 men have limped off the field after that play. First reception today for Barkley, 39 yards, and the Giants back in the red zone. This time at the 10-yard line, and the Barkley will get the zone give, 6 foot in the ground, and will find no running room. Stopped at the 9 after a gain of about a yard. So Dallas so far not doing a great job of containing Saquon Barkley, but there aren't many defenses in this league that have the capabilities of doing so. Devontae Booker checks into the game, spelling Daniel Jones to the right. Jones, quick throw, end zone. It is hauled in for the touchdown. Evan Ingram able to catch the football, something you don't see too often in real life. But Evan Ingram here, Madden, able to make the catch, doing a unique touchdown celebration. That was something I don't think I've seen before. And the Giants now retake the lead. Graham Gano's extra point is down the middle. It's good. It'll make our score 14-7. 9 plays, 78 yards, 3 minutes, 58 seconds of the clock elapsed. And the Cowboys so far have not been able to stop anything the Giants do offensively. And Dallas will get the ball back here at the 25-yard line. Ball out of the back of the end zone. So Dak Prescott, first drive interception, second drive touchdown on 4th down and goal. And now, again, the Cowboys find themselves trailing by just 1 touchdown. Prescott will begin this drive under center as Ezekiel Elliott in the backfield. 3 receivers on the field here for Dallas as the Giants counter with this double-A gap look. Prescott will hand off to Elliott up the middle. He's got blocks, and it looked like he had all day to run, but just could not get away from the interior rush, and will gain a healthy 6 yards there on first down. But again, you saw the blocking. It looked like Zeke Elliott had a chance to break that off for a touchdown if he was able to get past that second level. Prescott, play action. He's going to throw another lobbed pass. It is intercepted, picked off by Logan Ryan. And the former New England Patriot and Tennessee Titan has the second interception of Dak Prescott this afternoon. And the Giants again taking over in plus territory. Daniel Jones, play action on first down, will throw end zone. It is hauled in by John Ross for a Giant touchdown. Talk about striking while the iron's hot. John Ross with a 29-yard touchdown grab, and the Giants hit their 3rd touchdown pass of this first quarter. Graham Gano makes it a 21-7 game, And although it's early in this game, turnovers have already left a huge imprint on the complexion of this ball game. Dak Prescott, 2 interceptions, and the Giants have responded by scoring 14 points off of those turnovers. Kickoff once again to Tony Pollard. He's about 5 yards into his own end zone, and he will keep it there. It'll be a touchback. Week 5 NFASL game of the week here in Texas. Dallas is the location, as the Cowboys now trailing 21-7 to their arch nemesis, New York Giants. The first of many matches between these two teams in the NFASL season, as Prescott finds an open man. This is the tight end, Schultz, and Schultz sheds tacklers, still going forward, and is finally pushed out at the 41-yard line of New York after a huge gain of 34 yards. That's exactly what the doctor ordered if you're a Cowboys fan, as that'll take us to the end of the first quarter. 21-7 Giants our score here in AT&T Stadium. Week 5 NFASL game of the week. Cowboys taking over here. First down and 10 at the New York 41-yard line. Prescott looking to the left to make a quick adjustment before this first down throw. Right sideline, it is caught by C.D. Lamb. He's out of bounds at the 23 after 18 more yards picked up through the air, and the Cowboys are now inching closer to the red zone. Offense has been something that both teams have been able to show efficiency in early here, as the Cowboys moving the football down pretty quickly. Here's Schultz inside the 10 now on that nice little sit route and up to the 9-yard line, so give him 9 yards on that one, maybe 11 yards in the first down for Dallas. It'll now be first and goal. This inside stuffed. Loss of one there as Leonard Williams makes the tackle. And that will be the TFL, first one today for the former New York Jet. Leonard Williams, again, a highly touted prospect out of University of Southern California. Hasn't necessarily lived up to that billing to this point, but Coach Kenny, of course, loves his efforts there on the front four. Here's a throw, end zone, and this one's intercepted by James Bradbury, who jukes away from C.D. Lamb, running down the right sideline now. 30, 40, here comes Amari Cooper giving chase. 50, and Ezekiel Elliott's going to be able to make the tackle. No, he breaks it, and he's out of bounds. James Bradbury all the way at the Dallas 20-yard line. Third interception today of Dak Prescott, and the New York Giants having their way early in this one will take over in plus territory. First and 10 will be a zone give to Saquon Barkley as he is brought down at the 18. Nice tackle made there in open space as the Dallas Cowboys are desperate to hold them to a field goal as DeMonte KZ makes that tackle. That's the former Atlanta Falcon. So second down and 8. NFASL favorite formation here. The gun's tight as Daniel Jones will scramble to his right here. Sends Barkley up the field. Misses the throw. Barkley would have had a walk-in touchdown if Daniel Jones was able to hit that completion. But the former Duke University Blue Devil unable to make the throw, and it'll be third down. So Dallas catches a break that time, and now sending an exotic look here. Maybe they're going to send some pressure. And Daniel Jones will try to keep himself, and it's all wrapped up. Keanu Neal had the assignment on Daniel Jones, and he executed that perfectly. And Dallas will force a field goal attempt here for Graham Gano. This will be a 39-yard attempt from the right hash, and Graham Gano knocks it through. So 17 unanswered points by the New York Giants, all off of Dallas Cowboy turnovers. 3 interceptions by Dak Prescott have been the difference here in this first half, as the Cowboys need to get it going offensively to keep themselves in this ballgame. Tony Pollard will take it to the 20, where he stopped. And Dak Prescott will jog back out onto the field. Having thrown those 3 interceptions, will really need to turn it down a notch and make some solid throws. Also, really wouldn't hurt to see Ezekiel Elliott get involved as well. That might play into it as well. This has always been a problem with the Cowboys in real life, I feel. They don't necessarily use Ezekiel Elliott properly, and they let Dak Prescott get away with a lot of these throws, and sometimes the lack of balance really hurts that offense, as you see Elliott getting about 6 up to the 26-yard line. Again, I formation here for Dallas, as they're going to trust this offensive line to try to pave holes for number 21 possibly, as this is going to be a play-action throw. And Dak will jump it down to Elliott, and he shows the prowess in the receiving game as well as he gets a huge hit at the 35-yard line after gaining about 10, and that will move the chains for Dallas. Azeez Ojulari is who made that tackle, as the rookie's got his first tackle today. Take a look around the NFASL schedule here for week number 5, as we got a couple of really nice matchups here. As we got the Arizona Cardinals, the only undefeated team remaining in the NFC, taking on their arch rival San Francisco 49ers. Should be a great one, and we're looking forward to that kickoff once it happens. Here's a play action again, and Prescott will be dropped. Back to the 25-yard line, Jabril Peppers with his first sack of the afternoon. And that will be a loss of 10. So yet again, the Giants defense makes a splash play. And it's now 2nd and long for Dallas. Motion man is Dalton Schultz on 2nd down. 3-man rush from New York. It's picked up there. Prescott overshoots Amari Cooper, incomplete. And it's now 3rd down. So Prescott rattled early in this ball game after the 3 turnovers, now having some accuracy issues as well. Elsewhere in the NFASL, we have one game that has been completed. That was the Denver Broncos defeating the Pittsburgh Steelers in upset fashion, 38-29. So Germs moves to 2-3 on the season, and Coach Hack drops to 3-2. 3rd down and 20 for Prescott. Cowboys need something big here. Prescott's going to roll to his right. He'll throw back middle, and it is almost incomplete. Almost caught by Amari Cooper, but unable to hold on to the football. And the Giants defense once again makes the play and will force a 3-and-out. So here's Brian Anger to boot this away from his own 20. And far sideline, it's kicked out, and Kadarius Toney unable to stay in bounds. He will step out at the 25-yard line. So once again, Daniel Jones and the New York Giants offense out onto the field. They've scored on all 4 of their drives today. Here is Saquon Barkley, and he's met in the backfield by Jalen Smith. Nice tackle there from the former Notre Dame Fighting Irishman, as he's got his 2nd tackle of the day and his first TFL. And expect Jalen Smith as well as Micah Parsons to be the guys that are going to have to stop Saquon today. As you see Saquon get this catch in open space, breaks one tackle and takes a hit from Keanu Neal at the 31-yard line. That'll be a gain of about 7 yards for Saquon. 2 catches today, 46 yards. So now the average yards per catch is up to 23 yards. 3rd down and 4 as we approach the 3-minute mark here of the 2nd quarter. Jones is going to look left. He's got Evan Ingram. He's got the 1st down. Ingram steps out at the 40-yard line, but after the 9-yard gain, only needed 4 that time. They pick up 9. Giants extend the drive once again. And for the Cowboys, it's just been a tough show thus far in the NFASL game of the week. You know, the bright lights are on. Big game for these Dallas Cowboys. This is their first opportunity against these Giants who have honestly dominated this division for many, many years. Jones will go for the end zone here. Let's see who's going to come down with it. It will be an incompletion. John Ross working that time and was unable to make the catch. He does have a touchdown on this afternoon. John Ross, Kenny Golladay, Evan Ingram, all three, have touchdown receptions. So that'll bring up 2nd down after the Giants take a shot on 1st. This time Daniel Jones will dump it down to Devontae Booker. And the former Oakland Raider, Las Vegas Raider, I should say, as well as Denver Bronco, gains about 6 to the 46-yard line. Giants quickly to the line of scrimmage will throw a nice throw and catch to Kenny Golladay. He's got 1st down yardage and more inside the 30, all the way to the 28-yard line of Dallas. And yet again, it will be a gain of over 30 yards for the Giants, as you see Golladay averaging over 20 yards of reception. And that will be the last play prior to the 2-minute warning. 24-7 our score, and Giants continuing to drive the football, looking to add to the lead. Here, 1st down and 10 from the 28-yard line. 2 running backs in the backfield here for Daniel Jones as he lines up in the shotgun.
He's miles away and smiling. And happy. And he'll take this down just shy of the
Will be an inside give for Booker, and he's met almost immediately by Randy Gregory, the former Nebraska Cornhusker, a guy that's been suspended multiple times by the NFL. Glad to see he's getting a second chance here with Dallas, and he's making the most of that opportunity as he gets the tackle here after a short gain of 2. Saquon, the only running back in the formation this go-around. Jones will fake the give, and this is a great play there by Micah Parsons. He got in the face of Daniel Jones. You saw that Evan Ingram was about to run open there on that crossing route. And the speed from Micah Parsons, which we will be clamoring to see all year long throughout this Madden season, sets up 3rd down and 8. Daniel Jones. 5-man rush from Dallas. It's picked up beautifully by the Giants' offensive line, and a wide-open Barkley catches and waltzes into the end zone for a Giant touchdown as they are pouring it on here in Dallas. It is 30-7. Daniel Jones has tossed 4 first-half touchdown passes, doing his Baker Mayfield impersonation here in Dallas, as Saquon Barkley has joined the touchdown parade. Extra point attempt from Graham Gano is right down the middle. No more so towards the left hash mark. It is no good. I spoke too soon. It bounces off the upright, comes back down to the turf, and that has been the lone negative today for the New York Giants football team. They have been dominant on all 3 phases here, leading 30-7. And for the Cowboys, with 1:32 to go in the first half, they need to see some signs of life from this offense. It's been a turnover bonanza for the New York Giants defense. So Dak Prescott back out on the field. It is a 3-possession ball game, trailing by 23 points here in the first half. Reminiscent of the Dallas Cowboys in real life, as this is when Dak Prescott would get all of his stats, and then the pundits would talk about how good of a quarterback he was. But I digress. Dak Prescott to throw a huge shot down the field, and look at that throw! As soon as I talk crap about Dak Prescott, he throws a bomb, and Amari Cooper is gone. 78 yards. That throw may have gone over 80 to 85 yards because Dak Prescott was about 5 to 6 yards behind the line of scrimmage. Extra point by Zuerlein is good, and by a snap of a finger, the Dallas Cowboys have awoken. That is a huge play. That was against double coverage. Amari Cooper able to get behind both the corner and the safety. And that'll set up the Giants at the 25-yard line here after the touchback. So now that the Cowboys offense has shown up, can the defense make a stop here as Daniel Jones will trot back out on the field? Now 5 of 5 offensively today. 4 touchdowns and a field goal. This will be Saquon Barkley stretched to the right. One man to beat, and he can't do it. What a sound and fundamental tackle made at the 30-yard line, as that'll be a gain of about 5. And honestly, if Barkley breaks that tackle, we could be talking about yet another touchdown. Play action on second for Jones. He will throw to the far sideline, and he is hooking up with the tight end, Evan Ingram, once again, up to the 48-yard line. And with that throw, Daniel Jones has eclipsed the 200-yard passing mark here in the first half. This play will be under review, as all plays can be under the 2-minute warning as it goes up to the booth, and this play will be upheld. So Evan Ingram able to make that catch. He was out of bounds at the 48-yard line. So that's a gain of 18 more yards for Evan Ingram. Final minute here of the first half. Giants driving once again at their own 48-yard line. Jones on the play action. Has a wide open target once again. It's Kenny Golladay as he's off to the races inside the 5 and is stopped out of bounds at the 2-yard line. The secondary today from Dallas has just been getting torched over and over and over again. New York now in another first and goal scenario with 35 seconds to go in the half. Barkley gets the give from the shotgun, and he's going backwards. Timeout called by Coach Kenny and the New York Giants with 34 seconds in the first half. Daniel Jones possibly looking for touchdown pass number 5 here in the first half. My goodness. This will be a handoff for Barkley, and Barkley's closing in and will be tackled at the 2. Clock continuing to run here as it's now down to 25 seconds. Third down and goal. And it looks like the clock is still running. Yep, down to 17. Giants will not call their timeout, so they're trying to make sure that there is no time left on the clock here for Dallas. Daniel Jones will keep it himself, and on the quarterback power, he's in for a Giant touchdown. As he's doing a little snorkel dance. That's a dance they used to do back in the 50s, and threw some Fortnite dance in there as well. Wonderful. And a Superman. My goodness, it's everything that I didn't think I'd see in a celebration from Daniel Jones, but hey, Giants are having fun out here. 37-14. Daniel Jones responsible for all 5 of the New York Giant touchdowns today. 4 in the air, 1 on the ground, and he is having himself a whale of a first half. Another short kick as there is about 10 seconds left. Pollard retrieves it at the 20 and will be stopped there at the 25-yard line. And for Dallas, it's just been an absolute nightmare on both sides of the football here in the first half. Dak Prescott, 3 interceptions. The defense has given up almost 280 yards of offense in the first half. As you see, Elliott gets a chance here. He's at midfield. It's him versus Peppers. He gets by Peppers. The 30, the 20, 15, 10, 5. See ya. Touchdown, Dallas. What a play from Ezekiel Elliott. And Madden, we know, is broken, but man, quarter defense, a run up the middle, and you just see Zeke Elliott weave in and out of traffic like a madman during rush hour in New York City, as Ezekiel Elliott goes for 75 yards. And don't change that channel, folks. The Cowboys are sticking around. It's now a 16-point deficit as we've hit halftime in a fast and furious first half here in Dallas. NFASL Game of the Week. You are watching Dallas versus the New York Giants here from AT&T Stadium. 37-21 our score, and the Giants will be receiving the second half kickoff. So if you're just joining us here, first half highlights would just basically be Dak Prescott turning it over, Daniel Jones throwing a touchdown pass, and then the Cowboys getting 2 humongous plays. One, the touchdown pass to Amari Cooper, and then the play that happened moments ago, the touchdown run from Ezekiel Elliott. Giants, however, now are 6 of 6 on their drives today. They have scored on all of those drives. 5 touchdowns, 1 field goal. Now, again, you're wondering, okay, why does the score say 37? Graham Gano did miss the extra point on the latest touchdown. So this will be first down carry for Barkley, not going anywhere. Sets up second down and 10, as Barkley not got a great game running the ball, but Daniel Jones has more than picked up the slack in the air. Here's a nice run from Barkley as he is met at the 37 by Jalen Smith. And that will be inches shy of the yard to gain for Saquon. Third down upcoming for New York. Open flex formation here for the New York Giants on third down and inches. It's a halfback dive give for Barkley, and he's off to the races midfield, and he breaks a tackle and is brought down from behind at the 43-yard line by Diggs. That is the first tackle today by Trayvon Diggs, brother of Stephon Diggs, who, again, Trayvon had a nice start to his rookie season and then had the knee injury that cost him the rest of that rookie campaign. There's Barkley again, sheds a tackle from Van Der Esch before being brought down by Parsons at the 35-yard line. Barkley now starting to get loose there, as Madden says it was DeMonte KZ that made that tackle, even though I saw Parsons, number 11, come from behind to make that play. See Barkley hands on knees here. He looks to be kind of gassed, but that's never stopped the former Penn State Nittany Lion from continuing to put the foot on the gas. From the 35-yard line of Dallas, Daniel Jones will throw, and it's caught. Did Barkley keep the feet in bounds? The ball judge says yes. That'll be a catch to the 35-yard line, and it'll be a yard shy of the first down marker. So another third down and short now here for New York. Jones making adjustments prior to the snap of this ball. 3 receivers to the right, and Evan Ingram, the lone pass catcher on the left of your screen. Going for Evan Ingram on the seam. And this is the first mistake today by Daniel Jones as he's picked off by DeMonte KZ. Back at the 11-yard line, Dallas fans rejoice as the Cowboys defense is finally able to make a stop here in the first drive of the third quarter. Cowboys now down 16. Prescott under center. Last time we saw this offense, Zeke Elliott had a monster 75-yard gain, and he's going to get another one here up to the 23-yard line. Had just Blake Martinez to get away from there, unable to make that man miss, as Martinez does a nice job of wrapping up Elliott. Prescott looking to throw. No one available. He'll throw, and then he finds someone. Michael Gallup coming across the screen. Makes the catch and steps out at the 35-yard line. So we've seen that on multiple occasions today. Dak Prescott refusing to throw the football away. He's waiting for someone to come open, and on those last two attempts, it's worked out for him. Prescott will throw once again. Four-man rush has not been picked up this far. He'll check it down to Dalton Schultz, who breaks the first tackle. Off the right sideline he goes and is finally stopped at the 46-yard line. When Dallas has been able to make completions today, Dalton Schultz, C.D. Lamb, Amari Cooper, etc., even Ezekiel Elliott, all of them have been able to make catches and get yards after the catch. Done a great job of that so far. And now Dallas is in New York territory. Here comes pressure from New York, and that pass is dropped. Logan Ryan circled around and made sure that football was not completed to Dalton Schultz, as the incompletion will set up second down. Two tight ends, two receivers, one running back on the field for Dallas here on second down. Play action give. Prescott rolling. And here comes trouble. Here comes a blatant throw. And is this one held on to? It is. Oh my goodness. Now that is Blake Jarwin. Number 89 there makes his first catch today. And if you are Coach Kenny, he will always tell you that Blake Jarwin, even when Coach Raw had the Cowboys, has been a thorn in the New York Giants' side. And Blake Jarwin strikes once again with that beautiful catch at the 28-yard line. So, Dallas getting closer and closer here to making this a one-possession game. Down by 16 at the moment. Short throw is caught by Amari Cooper, and he will work up to the 21-yard line for a gain of 7. And now the Giants' defense is making some adjustments here as the Cowboys get back to the line of scrimmage with some purpose. Quick throw here for Zeke Elliott, and that's incomplete. Lucky that wasn't considered a catch and a fumble, as Elliott was just absolutely mauled at the 21-yard line. As James Bradbury came down and made that big hit. So it'll set up third down and 3 now from the 21. Prescott back to throw. Short pass is caught by Gallup for the first down. Way to thread the needle that time, Dak Prescott, as a couple of Giant defenders were in the vicinity. But the former former Oklahoma State standout, Michael Gallup, able to make that catch and move the chains. As you see, Tay Crowder was just an inch away from batting that ball away. So it'll be first down and 10 from the 17-yard line as the Cowboys are now inside the red zone. Full house formation here. This is the formation that Dallas made famous back in the 70s. Cowboys back to throw. Will roll to his right is Prescott. How many times have I said that today? And Prescott will go down again, not throwing the football away, and Blake Martinez will be credited with the sack. Not sure if there's something wrong with Dak Prescott's right arm when he rolls to the right, but we have yet to see him take the ball and throw it away when no one's open. Something that Dak Prescott's going to have to start doing. So now it's second down and long. From the 19-yard line, Prescott over the middle. Aaron throw. It's intercepted yet again. This time it is Lorenzo Carter. Not known for a pass catcher, the linebacker is. He's really more of a run stopper. But hey, when you're hot, you're hot. And this Giants defense has been scorching here in the second half. Another interception. That is interception number 4 of Dak Prescott today. And again, I might sound like an old man and fed up here, but man, I've just seen so many interceptions in these games so far in this NFASL season. Really got to tone this down, guys. So many quarterbacks are going to lose devs if we're not able to get this down. Barkley juking away from everybody and is brought down by Trayvon Diggs at the 39-yard line. Barkley starting to flex his muscles as he got a big gash there up to the almost 40-yard line. Had some help as well there at that time from Kenny Golladay, but great tackle there from Trayvon Diggs. As you see, over 700 yards of total offense between these two ball clubs here, and we're only in the third quarter. X-Factor time for Saquon Barkley, as this will be a power O for him. And he's going to get a short gain as the Cowboys played that well, as you saw Jalen Smith along with Keanu Neal in on the tackle. Second down for New York. Cowboys coming out in the 46. 3 receivers set here for the Giants as a counter. Daniel Jones will drop back to throw today. Here comes pressure, and it gets home. Down goes Daniel Jones. Randy Gregory came screaming off the left side. And a huge loss to the 30-yard line will set up 3rd down and 19. So now the Giants set up for a 3rd and long, as Barkley still has the X factor. He's lined up to the left of Daniel Jones here. Ball snapped. Jones looking for Barkley, and he got him. 1st down, New York. I know there are so many weapons on this Giants team you have to watch for, but you'd think Saquon Barkley would be top on that list, as he again finds the soft spot in the zone coverage and gets the 1st down. So now Barkley on the ground, met at about the 50-yard line. Yeah, a short gain of 1 that time, as the Giants continuing to try to get the clock down, as they have to snap the ball once more before the end of the 3rd quarter. So Dallas down by 16. So far, no one has scored in this 3rd frame. Both teams have turned the ball over on their only drives. Jones is looking for a quick throw here. He's going to sit down and find Elijah Penny, as Penny has the catch, and look at Vander Esch trying to rip the ball out, but is unsuccessful. Tackle made at the 42-yard line, and that'll end the 3rd quarter here in Arlington. 37-21 New York, our score as we enter the final quarter of Week 5's NFASL Game of the Week. Hey folks, I'm Thomas Jones IV, joining you here in Dallas as Saquon Barkley's got a 1st down on 3rd down. Jukes again as ankles are continuing to be tested by number 26, Saquon Barkley, and he's got 14 yards and another giant 1st down. So the first half, Daniel Jones had the 5 touchdowns, 4 of them through the air, and in this second half, we've seen a heap of Saquon Barkley carries. Giants in plus territory again with a 2-possession lead. So they'll go Barkley once more, and Barkley I think will be stopped in the backfield by D-Law. That's Dexter Lawrence, and for Lawrence that's a huge tackle, as that will lose Saquon Barkley's X factor. So setting up 2nd down and 11 now from the 29-yard line. Dallas again is going to need a turnover here if they want to keep their hopes alive. Jones is going to audible at the line of scrimmage here. This is one of those trickery plays for Slayton, and it's just not going to work. New York ran a trick play, and the Cowboys all over it. Randy Gregory, who's starting to make himself known in this game. He has a sack, and now he has 2 tackles for losses as well. 2 tackles for loss as well, excuse me. It'll now set up a 3rd down and long. 3rd and 17 from the 35-yard line. Giants have already converted a 3rd and 19 on this drive. And Daniel Jones will look to make this 2 for 2. He's going to roll to his left. Will throw back middle, and he's got a man. It's Slayton. 1st down, New York. And again, the coverage from Dallas not able to hem in these receivers, as you see Daniel Jones throw across his body and get the 1st down. So another back-breaking 1st down for the New York Giants. And Barkley back out on the field here. Will take the inside zone give and try to juke away from Keanu Neal, but is unsuccessful. As Keanu Neal coming down from his strong safety spot to make the tackle. As a matter of fact, I think Keanu Neal is lined up as a linebacker in this Madden, which would make a lot of sense. He's not one of the faster guys in the league. Really more of a hard-hitting, run-stopping bruiser type of safety / linebacker. Excuse me. 2nd down and 8 now from the 11-yard line. Jailbreak screen set up for Slayton, and the blocks are pristine, and Slayton has a walk-in touchdown. Great play call there from Coach Kenny, And the New York Giants move this lead up to 22 points. 5th touchdown pass today for Daniel Jones, as he has had any and every available opportunity successful today. 44-21 our score after the Giants embark on a 12-play drive that spanned over 4.5 minutes of game clock. And you can't ask for much more there if you're a Giants fan. You score the touchdown, first of all, to make it a 3-possession game. But more importantly, you take time off the clock. You give less opportunity for the Dallas Cowboys offense to get back in this game, as Tony Pollard on the return will be brought down at the 21-yard line by Kadarius Toney. So, 1st down and 10. Dak Prescott back out on the field. Has not been a good day at the office here for the former Mississippi State Bulldog, as Prescott has thrown 4 interceptions, just as many as the number on his back. 3 tight ends set here for Dallas on 1st down. Comes pressure from New York. It's picked up, and here's a throw for Cooper. Incomplete. He tried to come back for the ball, but James Bradbury, the stellar cornerback, makes the play. So that'll set up 2nd down and 10 here, as we continue to look around the schedule here for Week 5. Another big matchup here. A couple undefeated AFC squads will show down in Baltimore, as the Indianapolis Colts will travel to Charm City, take on the Ravens. Then we also have what I call a get-off-the-schneid game, which I'll talk about after this play. As Prescott throws, it's tipped and then dropped by both Ezekiel Elliott as well as the other target. So we have a couple of get-off-the-schneid games this week, actually just one. Detroit at Minnesota, Conk versus, I believe it is Walkie Egg, or Young Salad, as we affectionately know him as. 4th and go member. He's yet to get that first win, but has been competitive in those 4 games. Prescott looking to throw, hit again, and this will be incomplete. So New York sent pressure on all 3 of those plays. Dak Prescott unable to even complete a pass, and now we're at that 4th down and go territory. 10 yards away. Need to get to the 31-yard line. Prescott's got 3 receivers to the left and Blake Jarwin. Dalton Schultz, the tight end on the right of your screen. Prescott back to the 10, throws middle. It's caught! Michael Gallup saves this game for the Dallas Cowboys, or what's left of it here, down by 23, as Lorenzo Carter almost got his 2nd interception on that one. Play action. Prescott going for it all. And it is halted and caught! CeeDee Lamb's got the touchdown! 2nd time today we've seen that throw from Prescott. This time it's Lamb who's the beneficiary, as this one will be reviewed as all scoring plays are. Looks like to me it'll be held up, and no, it's overturned. Wow! CeeDee Lamb, according to the officials, stepped out of bounds at the 9-yard line. That's the first time in my broadcasting career, as short as it's been, that I've seen a play overturned like that. Wow. So Dallas takes over at the 9. They'll throw quickly to Elliott. He trucks right over Bradbury, but is brought down at the 4-yard line. Time is of the essence here for Dallas. They trail by 3 possessions at the Giant 4-yard line. Quick throw, middle, caught, it's dropped. No, what a hit by Logan Ryan, dislodging the football away from Amari Cooper. Great play that time from Ryan, and it now is 3rd down and goal. Prescott again from the shotgun. Throwing to his right. Will throw back middle. This time it's caught by Dalton Schultz for the touchdown. That's exactly what the Cowboys needed there, as now they're going to go for 2 to try to make this a 15-point game, make this a 2-possession ball game. Again, if they don't get this is a risky proposition. If they don't get this, it still remains a 3-possession game. Prescott to his right, throws, he's got it. It's Schultz again, so he scores all 8 points on this drive, the touchdown and the 2-point conversion, and it's now 44-29. 4:34 left to go here in Arlington. Cowboys trail by 15. They're kicking the ball off here as Zuerlein gets into one. All the way to the back of the end zone. John Ross will want nothing to do with that one. And Daniel Jones and this New York Giant offense, which has been firing on all cylinders today, take over at the 25-yard line. 6 touchdowns for Daniel Jones today. 5 through the air, 1 on the ground. And the Dallas Cowboys have seemingly had no answer for number 8 all afternoon long. They're going to need to find something, though, if they want to get back in this game. As they're going to hand off to Barkley, and he tries to get through the B gap, but is met right around the 28-yard line. And after a short gain of 3 by Brent Urban. And that's not a name I've called in a while. Brent Urban, a former Baltimore Raven, been out of the league for a couple of years. Now finds himself as a secondary role here in Dallas as a secondary pass rusher. Barkley on the stretch runs going backwards. It's Lewis. He is all over that one. Jordan Lewis flexing on Saquon Barkley. That's a 26-on-26 crime right there. Back to the 24-yard line. And now Dallas's defense showing a pulse. And it'll set up 3rd down and 11. If you're Coach Chance here, let's see if you call your timeout after this play, as you again need to score 2 touchdowns to take this lead if you're able to get a stop. Tight formation for the Giants. 3 receivers, 1 tight end, Saquon Barkley in the backfield. Giants have been outstanding on 3rd down today. Let's see if it'll continue. As he's going, Daniel Jones is going for the left sideline, and this one's picked off but out of bounds. Out of bounds. Yeah, that's Trayvon Diggs, who makes a spectacular catch but can't get the feet in bounds. However, the Dallas Cowboys have forced a stop that they so desperately needed, as Riley Dixon is on for the very first time today in the 4th quarter. Dixon sends one to the near sideline where it will bounce, and it'll take a giant bounce to the 42-yard line. So Dak Prescott, after the 4 interceptions today, still seemingly has an opportunity to be a hero. Down by 15. Cowboys need a touchdown on this drive, need a stop, and they need to score a 2nd touchdown to take the lead. 3-man rush from New York. Prescott will roll to his right. He's going to take off and run. He's got close to 1st down yardage as he's pushed out at the 49-yard line by Adoree Jackson. And the officials will mark Prescott short of the 1st down marker. So it'll be 2nd down and a short yard. Exactly 3 minutes to play here at AT&T Stadium. Prescott again rolling to his right, will throw, and it's caught but out of bounds as Prescott was flurried that time trying to hook up with Dalton Schultz, but unable to do so. So now 3rd down, same spot from the 49-yard line. Clock now reads 2 minutes 55 seconds to play. The action give for Prescott. Got all day to throw, and he does find Schultz for a 1st down. Schultz tackled inbounds at the 39-yard line. Cowboys hustling back to the line of scrimmage. It's now down to 2:30. Ball snapped. Prescott dissecting this defense, finds an open man. That's CeeDee Lamb, who had the touchdown on the last drive. He gets out of bounds at the 32-yard line, and check that. CeeDee Lamb had what looked like a touchdown on the last drive, but was, after a booth review, marked out of bounds at the 9-yard line. Xavier McKinney there to knock him out, but clock stops with 2:22 remaining here for the Cowboys. 2nd down, 3 yards to go from the 32. Play action. Prescott going end zone, and it's picked off. James Bradbury ran that route better than Amari Cooper could, and Bradbury takes it out of the end zone and is tackled at the 1-yard line. So not over just quite yet, but we are about a 1st down away from this one being finished. So that is the, count 'em folks, 5th interception of Dak Prescott today. 5th interception, my goodness. 1st and 10 from the 1-yard line. Barkley more than likely getting this handoff, and he does. 1st down and way more. 20, 30. Here comes Diggs, and he's the only guy that can make the tackle. He does at the 34-yard line. So Barkley rips off a 33-yarder, and that'll take us to the 2-minute warning and effectively put this game to an end. Minute 59 to go. Somehow the clock got under 2 minutes. Good job, Madden. 2-minute warning here in Dallas. 44-29, New York, our score. And for Coach JD, again, he's the one that is responsible for the division realignment. Put Chance in this team, Dallas, to give Coach Kenny some competition. So far, 0 of 1 here as the Giants dominant offensively in this ballgame. Had the 6 touchdowns from Daniel Jones. They picked off Dak Prescott 5 times. Saquon Barkley, of course, now has over 140 yards rushing as well. Seemingly anything the Giants wanted to do today, they were able to accomplish. As, again, just a couple more snaps will take us here to the final seconds. So Giants let this run all the way down. They'll take the delayed game penalty more than likely. And 2 snaps away from this one being finished. So let's look ahead for both of these ball clubs. The Giants are going to advance to 4-1 on the season. Cowboys will drop to 3-2. Barkley working hard to get to the 40-yard line, about a yard short of that, as he is now up to 149 yards rushing on the afternoon. Giants have over 450 yards of total offense today. So for the New York Giants, who are now sitting at 4-1, they will be going back to MetLife Stadium for a 2-game homestand. They'll be taking on the Los Angeles Rams and the Carolina Panthers before a Monday Night Football clash in Week 8 against the Kansas City Chiefs. For the Dallas Cowboys, who fall to 3-2 here as Daniel Jones takes the final knee here in Dallas, Coach Chance will go up to Foxborough to take on Coach ATK and the New England Patriots before their Week 7 bye week. So, final seconds ticking off here. New York Giants victorious here, 44-29. Big storylines again. Daniel Jones, 6 touchdowns, 5 through the air, 1 on the ground. And Dak Prescott had 5 interceptions today. Just waiting on the clock to run all the way down here. We do see the punt unit out on the field. I don't necessarily expect this ball to get snapped, and it will not. So that'll do it here. New York Giants able to outlast a mini comeback from the Dallas Cowboys in the second half after that near-perfect performance in the first. Again, final score, 44-29. For the entire NFASL crew, I'm Thomas Jones IV, wishing you all a wonderful Monday evening, and we will see you soon.